rock and roll is going to soothe his soul. Kelli Hart is here. In a pretty sweater, by the way.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, this old thing.
It's a blouse.
Oh, this old thing. Oh, that's not a sweater?
No.
Oh, from the picture here, it looks like a sweater.
No.
Anyway.
Well, thank you.
Good morning, Kelli. This is Ocala Magazine Radio.
It is, yes.
How are you doing?
Wonderful, thank you.
And you're going to Gaylord Palms tomorrow for ice?
Tonight. We're going tonight, right, yes.
Oh,
so it's
nice.
very exciting.
And you've done it before.
We have, yeah. Ocala Magazine is really fortunate to have a great relationship with the Gaylord Palms where, they advertise with us and then...
Yeah.
We get to go and visit every single year, and so it's great. It's so much fun.
Did the Gaylord Palms used to be called the Stouffer? Was that the Stouffer? Do you remember?
I have no idea. Isn't Stouffer like a lasagna company or something?
Right. But I think it was the name of the hotel before it was the Gaylord Palms. But they used to have big meetings there. We went to a couple of radio conventions, and they had this big pond, and they had these big, gigantic koi fish in there.
Oh, it's gorgeous inside. I mean... They have like this big, huge pirate ship or this big ship that it's like a restaurant.
Can you say that with you while you're holding your tongue?
Oh, no, I'm not going to try that. I feel like that's a setup. I won't. I refuse. It's just gorgeous. I mean, I can't even imagine how many lights, how many strands of lights, how many hours they put into decorating. But I mean, it's all worth it. The kids love it. I mean, they're like in a winter wonderland. So it's just fantastic.
Awesome.
As a parent, to be able to take your child and...
I thought of you last
great.
night, by the way. I was watching people walking through Quebec City, the city of Quebec.
Yes, I know. So I told you last time I was here that I'm going to be going
back
for their winter carnival and taking Lily. So
January.
I'm very, very excited about that. In fact, when I got up this morning and I walked outside, and I was like, gosh, it's so cold. I thought...
No, it's not cold.
This is nothing compared to Quebec. So, but it is cold outside today. So,
if you wanted to see snow in the United States, you'd have to go probably to Pennsylvania. That's probably as close as it's going to get this week.
That's the first.
Anyway.
In fact, the first time I saw snow was
in Pennsylvania.
Is that
right?
Yeah.
When was that? Do you remember?
So, oh my gosh, that was probably I had Lily with me, maybe. So, no, I didn't have Lily with me. That was actually before Lily. I don't know. So it was probably like early 2000s. I was pretty old.
So you grew
before
up in Ocala.
I saw snow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, my son grew up in Ocala too, and I couldn't wait to show him snow when he was little. I don't remember if he was 9 or 10, and we went to Boone, North Carolina.
Right.
There was not a flake on the ground, and we thought, well, never mind, we'll just go home. And that night it came down, Kelli. It was so beautiful.
Yeah, the first time I saw snow, I mean, having never seen it, so to me, what was on the ground, but so it was kind of like dirty and slushy. Like it had already snowed, but I could kind of make a little tiny snowball, that kind of a thing. But then this year when I was in Quebec, I mean, it was like a postcard. I mean, you've seen just like inches and inches of snow and this fluffy white. I mean,
do you know what they showed in the video?
Gorgeous.
I was curious about this. They were showing winter in Quebec, and they were saying there are handrails on the sidewalks. That's because it's quite often that there's ice, and if you want to hold on to something. Do you remember that? Seeing handrails on the sidewalk?
I don't remember seeing handrails on the sidewalks. And now where steps, like sometimes when you have to step up from the sidewalk, maybe like if it's uneven ground and so you have to step up a few steps and then the sidewalk continues, there were rails.
So
but I think that's...
I've been to Quebec, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember any handrails next to the sidewalks. I mean, it seems like... I don't know. Your hands are like this. You're like this the whole time. You're not going to hang on to a handrail. You're freezing. So
Ocala Magazine has a relationship with the Gaylord Palms.
We do. Yes, we do. So
are you going down there on assignment or just for fun?
Well, I mean, of course, we're going to take pictures and we'll make sure it's all over social media because we want to encourage people to take the opportunity to go and support the Gaylord Palms in their efforts to bring ice every year. I mean, it's a huge production. It's not a chintzy thing. Yes, it's.
So tell the listeners your. Like the guide. Here's what to expect, and I'm maybe I'll say nothing or I'll fill in the gaps because I got a few things I would say.
Okay, so being that last year was our first year, we had no idea what to expect other than just things we had seen online, and I love the way they turn this convention center into the ice event, and there's different activities for kids. So one of the first things we did was a gingerbread decorating. So you go inside this cute little gingerbread house, and they have all these tables, and they bring you out icing and sprinkles, like everything you can possibly think of to decorate these gingerbread houses. And so, I mean, we spent a great deal of time in that. That was fun.
Did you get to keep it?
Yeah, you do. You get to keep it. Yeah, so I mean, it's hard kind of getting it home because you don't want to mess it up, but we did. We got it home, and so we set it out throughout the holidays.
You still have it?
No. We threw it out after the holidays. And so then there are So then there's sledding. So I guess, is it sledding? Well, it's tubing. I don't know. But anyways.
Down the ice?
So you get in a tube and you go down these, big hill. I mean, and you can just keep going and, and like going and going and going, because we get a wristband, and that pretty much entitles us to do everything that's available, and then you go through.
Wow.
You go through
It must have changed since the last time I went. It's because it was more than a year ago that I went, so.
Oh, and you had to pay for everything.
I don't remember now. I don't remember going in and doing it over and over again, though.
Oh yeah, we did it over and over. I mean, it was so much fun, and we like raced each other down the thing.
Oh,
and then
nice.
but then the actual ice event, and I think this year it's Charlie Brown themed. Last year was Dr. Seuss themed, and so you walk through all of these rooms, and everything is ice. So the walls are ice, and like all the sculptures are ice, and all the signs are carved out of ice, and some of the ice is colored, and I mean, it's obviously three-dimensional. I mean, it's really amazing and really cold. And it was funny because we did that, and then shortly thereafter I went to Quebec and I went to the Ice Hotel, which was like an adult version of the Gaylord Palms, because there's a bar and your shot glasses are all made out of ice, and everything is just like the adult version of what that was. But that was really kind of cool.
So here's my traveler's tips if you're going to go.
Okay.
To me, now you argue with me if you think I'm wrong.
Okay.
First of all, you have to do more than just the ice, because it's not enough to drive all the way to Orlando just to do ice. You have to do other things. And you can do them all in Gaylord Palms.
Right. Oh,
There's plenty to do. But the ice itself is maybe a 15-minute, 20-minute thing, right? Is that your experience?
Yeah. After about 20 minutes inside there, you want to...
Yeah, so you don't want to go all the way to Orlando for 20 minutes.
No.
Is that you?
I don't...
Are you beeping?
No.
Oh, I think it's my phone. Sorry.
No.
How do I stop
Probably
it?
the Gaylord Palms calling.
Tell us to stop. The other thing was, and this is not a negative necessarily, but you have to be prepared. The parking is not cheap.
No.
What's it like? I think Dan said it was $20.
It's not cheap. I don't know, because we don't pay for parking.
Oh, you don't pay for parking? Oh, you
No,
get it
it's
free?
all included in what we go and do.
But for the listeners, you want to go. You don't want to be
It's probably like $20 or $25. I would.
Dan said 20. So
Okay, yeah.
that is not cheap parking. If you think you're just going to a hotel and you're going to park in the parking lot. So.
It's not, but in my experience, almost anywhere that you go in Orlando,
my whole point is not to discourage people from going. I want people to go because I think it's beautiful.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah, just don't be what do you call it, sideswiped by a heavy expense.
Right.
All of a sudden.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's the only thing that really was, I guess, a negative. But I guess they have to do that. Otherwise, people would park there for Disney. Because it's so close to Disney World, you could park there and, I guess, hitch a ride to Disney.
Right. And I think and I'm not exactly sure, because like I said, everything that we do is kind of a package, but I know that if you stay, so if you have the room, I think your parking is kind of included.
If you have a room, yes.
If you're a guest
definitely.
of the hotel.
Yeah.
But there's so much to do. Last year we had a really good time because they have an elf on the shelf scavenger hunt. And they give you this map, and it has all these clues. And they're very, very smart in doing this, because it really gets you out exploring every inch of the property, which is gorgeous. And I mean, there were parts I would have never even known were there had we not have done the scavenger hunt. So they give you these clues, and you go and you look, and you first figure out where you're supposed to go, and then you get there and you're looking for this elf, and it's hidden somewhere. And that was a lot of fun. But I was super glad that we did it, because it took us all over different parts of the property.
Don't you wish you came up with that elf on the shelf idea? That lady made
God.
a fortune from that, didn't she?
Yes, brilliant.
And it's every year. Every year she gets residuals.
Every year. And now there's clothes, and now there's different ethnicities of elves. And so it's like, good for her. Just really good for her.
And since the selfie has become a popular thing, now that's selfie with the elfie. And
there's all kinds of stuff. So it's great. So we're very excited to get to go and spend the weekend doing that. And it's a great memory for your children. So, go pay the parking, and but there's so much to do. So.
Or stay the night. Like, that's what you're doing. You're spending the night?
Yeah.
Well, good. Good. So we'll be taking a break. We'll be right back.
All right.
Weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accidents. Rather cloudy on this Friday and breezy with rain at times, mainly through the morning hours, a high between 61 and 65. Gradual clearing and chilly Friday night, lows ranging from the upper 30s in the coldest interior northern parts of the zone to 57 along the coast. And for Saturday, more sun than clouds, breezy and comfortable, high 67 to 71. Sunshine and some clouds Sunday, high 76 to 80. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Whether you're building it up or knocking it down, get it done, rent it now. Sunbelt Rentals is here to make your job a little easier. Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right equipment for any job, big or small. Did you know that Sunbelt Rentals carries heaters, air conditioners, generators, lighting, traffic control, and so much more? So whether you're building it up or knocking it down, we've got the equipment you need. Get it done, rent it now. And right now, for a limited time, you can have it for less. Just by mentioning this ad, if you rent it Friday afternoon, you can keep it the whole weekend and only pay for one day. But this is a limited time offer, so stop into Sunbelt Rentals today, Northwest 27th, just a quarter mile east of I-75. For more information, just give us a call, 352-369-9101. 352-369-9101. Sunbelt Rentals. Get it done, rent it now. 352-369-9101.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 572-2510. That's 572-2510.
Whether you're just starting out in your career or ready to make a change, being a commercial pilot is within your reach. The FAA has predicted that in the next few years, the number of planes in the sky will double, and that means a lot more jobs in aviation. Ocala Aviation has teamed up with an accredited university, enabling you to get a college degree in aviation while training to be a commercial pilot. And with options like financial aid, grants, and scholarships, it's never been a better time to get your new career in aviation started today. For more information, call me at Ocala Aviation, 352-861-7484.
You have that drip coming down from the corner of the room, but where did it start from?
Bone Dry Roofing can and will fix it right the first time using quality materials and will deal honestly and fairly with you, period. You can find Bone Dry Roofing on their website, bonedryroofingllc.com, and Facebook at Bone Dry Roofing LLC. Do it right before your roof needs a tarp to keep the elements out. Bone Dry Roofing stands behind the work to help make your home safe and secure. Plus, they have financing available. Remember, if you're not bone dry, then you're all wet.
All right, 18 minutes after 10 o'clock, Kelli Hart is here from Ocala Magazine. This is Ocala Magazine Radio, and you are not going to be one of 72,000 people lining the streets of Ocala tomorrow.
No, I'm not. And this is probably one of the first years in as long as I can remember that I'll be missing the parade. But it's just unfortunate that there's so much going on in December, and you know, the opportunity to go to the Gaylord
there's
was
so
there.
much going on all the
time. Kind of what it is. Yeah, I know. So I am going to miss it, but it's going to be a great time.
Yeah, this is a good time of year. Are you a fan of Christmas music? Do you like Christmas?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Really?
Yes.
Do you do you stick with the standards? Do you like the newer artists that cover the songs or do new songs?
Well, I mean, I kind of like the classics, you know. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of like when new bands, you know, like if Katy Perry covers Joy to the World, it's like I'd rather just stick to the classics. I'm not a big like Mariah Carey fan, so all the ones that she does are kind of like but I do I like, I mean, you know, you put on the radio and it's just kind of in rotation. I don't mind any of them.
Do you know, when I was younger, a band would put out a Christmas single, and it was very much a novelty. They didn't take it seriously, and that made it fun. The Beatles did a bunch of that stuff.
Right, yeah.
Queen did one. Elton John did one, and a bunch of now when they do Christmas songs, they're like so serious. You know.
Well, I mean, I don't mind if the Beatles remake things. The Beatles can do anything, and I'll be A-okay with that, but not so much Mariah Carey. But that's just my personal opinion.
I got the Beatles Christmas grid. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
This is from 1962 or 3. Here it is.
Okay.
Oh, well, this is John saying Merry Christmas, everybody. This is Ringo saying Merry Christmas, everybody.
Everybody, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for all the cards and that, and very nice.
Thank you very much, everybody. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, then.
Isn't that something? That's what they would do.
That's awesome.
They would put those out, and then they would send them to the radio stations, and it wasn't really for sale. It was just something that they did.
That's clever. I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
So you guys play that?
Well, I have ever since
commercial breaks.
I've been doing it for the past 15 years. I've been doing that.
That's wonderful. They're the best. So, and speaking of best, so our best of the best issue is out. They're out
who's
circulating
the best?
now.
Tell me who's the best.
Okay, I'll tell you some of the people who's the best. First of all, I want to I need to point out this cover because
Hold it
how
close to the camera. Let
cool
me see.
is that, right?
Nice. Who is that guy?
Well, it's contemporary Santa.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought he had a gun. He's got a Christmas tree.
Oh, it's a Christmas tree.
Okay, got it.
Oh, yeah. He's dragging a Christmas tree.
Okay.
So we thought that was pretty cool and trendy.
Is he somebody local?
No, he's not.
No.
He's not anybody local. But that pea coat and the whole look on his face,
That is
it
nice.
just worked wonderfully.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Fashion.
So some of the best. I'll go through these. We have been putting them out on our Facebook. So if you don't like us on Facebook, please do, because if you haven't gotten your hands on an actual hard copy of the book, we have been posting all of our best of the best. And it's been exciting to kind of do that throughout the day so people know exactly who to congratulate. And that's been a lot of fun. So the best breakfast in town is Cracker Barrel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And is there a specific menu item? Or
No, no specific menu item.
Okay.
Just overall best breakfast in town. Cracker Barrel won, Wolfie's, and Daryl's Diner were runners-ups.
Whoopies?
Wolfie's.
Oh, Wolfie's.
Did I say Whoopies?
I don't know.
I may have.
Oh, I like
I don't
Wolfie's.
know.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, Wolfie's is great. And so is Daryl's Diner. I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
How many Daryl's Diners are there? There's a lot, right?
6.
Yeah, he's
Six, I think.
He's like a little mini empire going on.
He is.
Yeah.
Well, he
Him
is.
and Mojo.
He's doing his thing. So,
He's got a mini empire.
hottest ticket in town, Fafo Symphony Under the Stars won
nice.
best there, and then the International Film Festival and the Travis Tritt concert that happened at the Riley this year were runners-ups.
Okay,
So
okay.
those were all great events. Best city improvement. What do you think is the best city improvement, in your opinion?
The railroad track that went right down the town, that has been a mess ever since I've lived here.
Okay.
And now it's nice and clean and smooth, and
Okay.
I don't know if that counts because it's
Well, sure, it counts. It's a city improvement.
it's probably
and a
small
really good
compared
one.
to other ones, but
Well-
the parking garage, that's a really good improvement.
That is a really great improvement. The
That's
winner
huge.
was the Riley Arts Center,
Okay, I can see that.
which was a huge
Absolutely,
improvement.
yeah.
But the downtown market moving over to its new location and the parking garage were runners up. So you were very
Okay.
close. So you were right. Those were
Okay.
really great. Best place for a first date.
Oh my gosh.
If you were going on a first date, where would you go?
If I was going on a first date. Let me think. Probably one of the restaurants on the square. Does that sound right? I mean, the square seems like a romantic place now.
Well, it is. Well, especially right now with all the lights
Yes.
and everything. Yes.
Right, yeah.
So, okay, so somewhere on the square. Well,
Yeah.
Mark's Prime Steakhouse
Okay.
was the winner,
Sure.
which, of course, is downtown. And the runners-up were La Cuisine and Ipanema.
Okay, I can see that. I can
Yeah,
see both
those are
of
all really
yeah.
nice places. Okay, so
But that other one on the end of the road, the often forgotten one at the bottom of the road, near where the Starbucks is moving. What's that?
Feta?
Feta.
Oh, Feta's wonderful.
Yes.
Yes,
They're often forgot about because they're way down there.
they are, but I think now
People will
people
start
will
going there
have
with
to pass
Starbucks.
by there.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, I think that'll be very helpful.
Yes.
And it's delicious.
Yeah.
And the owners are wonderful. So,
Yeah.
go to Feta.
So don't
That's
forget
my
'em.
plug for Feta.
Don't forget them.
Okay, best new business. Now, think this
Oh,
was
wow.
2016, so.
Right. Best new business.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can't think of any new businesses?
No.
Okay, well, the best new business that won is Twisty Treat.
Oh yeah, left
Ice cream
Twisted
place,
Treat. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that won best, and then Symmetry Coffee, and then Uncle Mattio's won runners-ups.
Uncle Mattio's.
Yeah.
I went to Uncle Mattio's. They are very nice.
It's delicious.
Nice, delicious. Yeah.
Again,
sweet
wonderful
people.
owners,
I didn't
great
realize they
food.
were new. They came around this year.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They're new. So what's cool about that category is you're only new 1 year.
Right,
So come next year, they're going to be thrown into the pool
so
of everyone
Twisty's,
else.
Uncle Mattio's, and what was the other one?
Symmetry.
Where's
Have you
that?
been to Symmetry
No.
downtown?
No, what is that?
So it's the bottom floor of the old National Bank building.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have crepes. Do you love crepes?
Yeah.
They're so good. So if you love crepes, you'll love
Okay.
these because they're very, very good.
Okay, so that's a breakfast item, isn't it? Crepes?
No, they have savory and sweet crepes. So at lunch they have like a chicken Florentine.
Oh,
It's
okay,
really good.
okay, okay.
So you can go for lunch as well.
All right.
Okay, best place to buy a gift
Oh, wow.
because there's lots,
Oh my gosh.
lots and lots.
If I say one, I'm going to feel bad because I'll say the wrong one. I don't know. The mall?
Well, it's like specific.
What's
so
the clothing store
inside the mall? If
What's the
there's
clothing store on the corner that has the beautiful windows Right there across from Richard's place.
Oh, Greiners?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's a nice place
Yeah,
to buy a clothing gift.
Yeah, Agapanthus.
Oh,
You can buy a gift in there.
And if you're looking for the kind of an off-the-wall gift, I hope I didn't say the wrong thing. Cracker Barrel. I love that little store in the front of Cracker
they have
Barrel.
like novelty type stuff. That's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Well, the winner is Your Heart's Desire.
Okay,
And then runners-ups were the Shannon Roth Collection and Serendipity Boutique.
Oh, yeah.
All great
good
places
choices,
to buy
too.
gifts.
Yeah.
So it's very hard. I mean, listen, it's very hard because there's so many wonderful places and not everyone's going to agree. But the good news is we don't pick. So Ocala Magazine doesn't single-handedly pick the winners.
Right.
We kind of just create the survey and let people nominate. We create categories, let people even suggest categories, and then the community votes. And then we get back the results. So
what was the category I suggested that you're going to think
the
about
best
for next year?
Milkshake. But it had a specific kind.
Extreme
milkshake.
Best extreme.
Right. I haven't forgotten. Trust me.
I have
want
a
to
feeling
make one
that
of
won't
those.
be in there.
I'll do one more and then I'll do all of my shameless plugs for things. Okay, let's see. How about Ocala's best kept secret? That's always a fun category.
Ocala's best kept secret. That little park next to the mall, that's Scott Springs. That's kind of a secret. Nobody knows about that. It's nice though.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a good suggestion.
Yeah.
It did not win, sadly. It's such a secret that
Nobody
I don't
knew
think
about
anyone
it.
knew about it to nominate them. Cafe Havana won
Okay.
for Ocala's best kept secret, and then Molly McGuire's and CrossFit Iron Legion were runners-ups. Although I think CrossFit Iron Legion is hardly a secret anymore. I mean, they're really kind of making a name for themselves. Molly McGuire's, though, I thought that was a really good one because I don't think enough people know about them yet, but now they will. See,
That is the problem.
This is one of the great things about the best of the best. I mean, really, it's a resource. So if you're new in town, or
sure.
you want to go somewhere to buy a gift, or you want to go somewhere to eat, or etc., you can just open up and say, hey, if I'm going to go somewhere, I want to go to the best. Well, here it is. We've collected it and put it in a few pages.
To the ones that the folks who live here, because that's something you don't get when you go into a town and you're looking for a place to eat, and you choose the Golden Arches. You're not really expanding yourself at all.
If you're visiting Ocala, please don't go to a fast food type
That's for us. That's
chain.
for people who live here.
Yes, please find somebody local and go in and support them and enjoy something on their menu that is kind of organic to Ocala. That's what I would recommend. But this is actually a really great issue. It has the best of the best, which is a great resource. It has our charity registry, which is another great resource to keep all year round. And it also has a really nice and helpful gift guide that I broke down based on gifts for him, gifts for her, and then gifts under $30. So right now, while people are scrambling and trying to figure out what in the world to buy, girlfriends or boyfriends, coworkers, teachers, there's something in there for everybody. And we've made it very easy to say, here's what it is, here's where you can get it, here's the number to call. I mean, it doesn't really get any easier than that unless we just went and did your shopping for you, which we can't. We don't even have time to shop. I haven't even bought the first thing. So
I haven't either.
So I need to really get on the ball too. But we want to encourage you to like us on Facebook. We actually are giving away some awesome books over the next few days until they're gone. They're beautiful hardcover books, and they would make a great gift for yourself. Or if you won the book, you could give it away as a really nice holiday gift. And the way to do that is to go on to Facebook, invite 50 of your Facebook friends to like the Ocala Magazine page. It's very simple. You can just go down and click invite. Once you've done that, you can screenshot that you've done so and send that to us in a private message on Facebook. And the first person to do that will win a wonderful book, and then we'll post a new book, and we'll do that until they're all gone. So we've already had some winners that we're really excited and thrilled to win. So like us on Facebook, go to ocalamagazine.com to see the digital issue, pick up a copy around town, and everyone have a really great weekend.
Thank you, Kelly. You too. And we'll be thinking of you while we're at the parade tomorrow.
Thanks.
And you're at Gaylord Palms looking at Snoopy and Charlie Brown.
Yes, and we will post some things on social media, on my page personally, and also the Ocala Magazine page for anyone interested in what Gaylord Palms is offering this year, so you can get tickets and still go before it's over.
Very good. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Larry.
We'll be right back.
Like I know you could.
Okay, so everyone makes a holiday wish list this time of year, and usually these lists are filled with all kinds of the latest gadgets, games, and the hottest new gotta-have-it gifts.